It's hard to describe John in 3 adjectives because he was such a big energy and well-rounded fellow. Magical, radical, and sensitive. When you were with John, things happened, things you never thought you would experience. He was always a magnet to people, to things from another perspective, and he was often outside the norm. I think this is the fullest, the most three-dimensional portrait of John that exists, that is out there. I think you get a much better sense of who he was outside of his acting world. Something that I don't think other than my Samurai Widow or the Belushi book really could touch on. Was it difficult to live with him? And the answer would be yes, in certain ways. First of all, the struggle of the drug addiction, of course, was very difficult. There were things that were difficult. When we first started living together, I think went through what most young couples do, of the division of your domestic duties, and does one live up to the other's expectations and all that. And we were okay with that. We worked through it pretty well. I had a very distinct vision of what it would be like to grow older before he died, certainly. And in fact, when we bought our home on Martha's Vineyard in Cape Cod, he said to me, "Have you noticed how many old people live here? This is where old people live. This is like a really healthy place. We're going to be living a long time." And that was our plan. It was our dream. I think he would have continued working always, and probably also would have taken some large chunks of time off. I'm sure he would have stuck with music. I'm sure he would have done live performance stage shows, Broadway probably. I think he would have been in some of the heavy-hitting movies that probably would have ended up in one of the Godfather movies. I think he would have shown a much broader range. I think he would have always stuck with comedy. Ghostbusters, I think, would have been as good as it was. And it would have been a very interesting and varied career.